He's not alone anymore. Making contact, an out-of-this-world adventure.
Today, we review a film directed by Roland Emmerich, and long before he was blowing up national landmarks and had people running from global warming, he was making weird German films. And today, we look at the first one he did in English. This movie also goes by the name Joey, and here is Joey at a funeral, very sad that his father has died. For about 2 seconds until he gets his psychic powers to talk to his dad through a toy telephone.
Well, Daddy, there isn't much of anything more to tell. Aunt Margaret left today.
He doesn't only talk to his dad, though. He also has telekinesis, which gives us scenes to put in the trailer.
Now do it again. Oh, my God.
Here. What about you?
My God, did you see that?
All of this power stuff started after he found a ventriloquist dummy in an abandoned building. And the dummy comes to life and tells him, "No! You're the real dummy. You haven't been talking to your dead dad. You've been talking to my evil ventriloquist owner."
Incarnation.
This is who you've been talking to, not your father.
No proof was ever
What does he want from me?
Creator and
Tell me!
disappeared from
He wants to control you like he controls me.
His powers start to get kind of out of hand, first blowing up a toy tank that some little boys used to destroy his toy robot.
Get out of the way! Yeah! All right! Oh, you animals! Yeah! Joey, you gonna call him his father? Good shot.
And then things get totally batshit as he enters a telekinetic battle against the dummy.
Mommy! Come on! I won't believe you!
During all of this, the mom and his teacher are nearly hit by a telekinetically controlled car, and he says, "Hey, let me grab a couple friends from the local university and see what's going on."
Martin, I don't know.
Believe me, you'll never know they're there.
Even with hundreds of people around, Joey's able to easily sneak out. The boys whose tank he destroyed are in trouble. They were plotting against him to kill him as a witch when the house they were in started to collapse. The little girl comes and says, "Hey Joey, I know they're bad guys, but you gotta help them anyways." And not only is the house collapsing, they're being attacked by fucking Darth Vader. Darth Vader is in this movie. The dummy uses its telekinetic powers not only to summon Darth Vader, but to turn the house into a maze. And the only way they can escape is the ventriloquist shows up through astral projection and tells Joey that the dummy's actually the bad guy and he's the good guy, and if you walk into the light where your father is, the dummy will be destroyed. He does, and...
Quiet, please. The boy's dead.
Oh yeah, he's just fucking dead. All the kids walk in, talk to his dead body, and are like, oh, turns out you were a good guy anyways. You would have made a great leader of our little kid gang. And end of movie. Until magic starts to happen. This is where the American and German versions differ. In the American version, we get a long scene of things flying out of his room until we zoom into his room to see his eyes open. In the German version, we skip all the toys flying out of his room. We just see a few toys flying back into his room and all the kids celebrating that he is definitely alive. Overall, as I mentioned, there's a German and American version of this movie. The American version, despite having that one extra minute at the end, is actually 20 minutes shorter. The German movie has a lot of padding to make it longer for international distribution. You actually see the kid pronounced dead instead of them just saying, boop, he's dead. And things like that to add 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there throughout the movie. While you can tell that the director knew how to make a movie, it just isn't for me. It has this connection of childhood angst and dealing with loss and all these things that I don't remember anything before the age of 25. I just don't really care about kids' movies that much. It's a horror movie, but it's still mostly childhood stuff, and it's just not for me. The high point in the movie for me is the music and the score and things going on in the background, but none of them ever did anything again, sadly. This movie, as mentioned, was written and directed by Roland Emmerich. You know who he is, Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow type stuff. But this is where he started. First English language movie. The cast is almost entirely non-actors plucked from a German Air Force base. And the mom is the only actual actress in this movie. She has 80-something roles in German TV series, including a show about a little person child doctor who fucks all the time. I thank you for watching, and as always, shall try to do better next time. Here's part of the trailer from Dr. Klein, which I swear to God, if it was in English, I'd review the shit out of it.
Oh my God. I would be lucky.